Hey guys, I hope you can hear me. I hope this is working. Okay, it's working. Thank you. Hey. I'm sorry, guys. I'm using a whole new software and everything, so I'm not exactly sure what is going on. I'm not sure I've actually set this up properly, so let's just hope for the best. Hi, guys. Just waiting to see everyone coming in. How do I even find my comments? Yeah, I'm just waiting to see what's happening, really, to be honest. So while we wait, I'm gonna try and set up the comment section so I actually see, what's happening, what the comments are saying, who's joining, all of that stuff. There's so much going on here. How is everyone's day going? How is everyone's day going? How are we doing? What is going on? I'm trying to see how this comment section works because I really want to see what everyone is saying. But obviously, I can't if I can't see the comment section working. Let's hide my laptop. Okay, so I'm on my phone because I literally am like, what's going on? How is this working? But I can't seem to figure out how to get my comment to be my comment section to be on here because I'm using a separate app, so it's giving confusion right now, guys. It's giving confusion. So bear with me. Hi, everyone. I'm going to have to read from here and just communicate because if I keep trying to see how this works, I think I'll ruin it before we get anywhere. So, hi, everyone. How is your Sunday going? What have you guys been up to? Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, there's just so many stuff I wanted to catch up with you guys on and like just have like so much conversation. Just because I know I'm a terrible um person when it comes to like keeping in contact and just talking to you guys about what's happening. So I thought with us hitting 20K, with so much happening, we can have this conversation, we can just chill. I hope you guys have a glass of wine because I do. So grab you a popcorn, a glass of wine, something, anything. But yeah, I'm still trying to see how this go, and stuff. I'm still trying to see how this go. If anyone has any idea, I'm using OBS. If anyone has any idea on how to get the live comments to turn on, please let me know. Because I'm actually trying to figure that out. Since test video windows capture groups, I need to see. Okay. Thanks, guys. I am just going to try to go on YouTube, on my YouTube stream, and see what's going on. No. Let's just cancel this and see. So, hey Tammy. Hey guys. Hi everyone. Again, I'm just using my phone to literally communicate because, hey girl. Hey Lydia. Okay, thank you guys. So I should have a look at the comments on YouTube stream. Okay, cool. I'm going back to my YouTube studio and I'm gonna try to figure this out because we're not quitters out here. We're actually not quitters. So let me try again. You know when you think you got it on lock? I was like, guys, I thought I literally got this going on, you know. I genuinely did. I was like, no, I got this, I got this. I figured it out. So yeah, let me go back to my YouTube studio and see if I can get this sorted. Not one of my lights turning off for me. Okay, it is whatever at this point. So guys, I'm just giving it a bit of time for everyone to come. Oh, thank you, Kim. Hey, babe. Thank you. I'm just giving it a bit of time for everyone to show up before I start with the whole situation. I wish I can do, like, I'm still trying to figure this comment out because then if I can do that, then I can just give you guys a kind of idea of, see, honestly, guys, we are all learning as we're going with this technology because it's a lot. It is actually a lot. So I think what I'm gonna do is go on my YouTube, which is where I'm at. Technology would not kill me, is all I can say. It will actually not kill me. On my YouTube. Guys, I think I figured it out and I can finally respond back to everyone. So I'm just gonna say hey, and the comment is working. If you guys got a hey, then it's working. If it's working, then we are actually good to go. I'm so excited. I'm just like, oh my god, a kid in the candy store. So yes, I think we're good. We are actually good to go, guys. Hey, that is perfect. It's working. It's working exactly how it should work. We love to see it. All right, amazing stuff. Let us get started. So, one of the things I did actually was to ask everyone to send me a question. So it would be like an icebreaker, just, a little get to know me kind of situation. But I didn't want to just like write down a bunch of questions and start answering them myself. So I asked everyone to, what's it called, to send in their questions and just be like, ask me any questions on Instagram. So shamelessly plugging my Instagram right now. If you're not following me on Insta, it is just promise Bakare. So I'm gonna add that to the chat actually, so you guys can go and follow if you're not following already. So it's at just promise Bakare, so that you guys can see what I'm up to when I'm not posting on here. So that's my Instagram. If you're not following, please go and follow. So back onto what we're doing today. The reason I wanted all of the questions sent in is because then I can do a little icebreaker situation and then we can like just talk about, answer the questions that you guys have sent forward. So back to the questions. Give me a second. I'm working on two screens here. So I'm trying to see myself and I'm trying to see the conversation. Live streaming is a nightmare. Temi, I agree with you, because this is crazy. It is a nightmare, but it is working slowly. So we love to see it. Okay, Instagram, here we come. I'm like using my phone. I'm using like all of that stuff. And by the way, for everyone who sent in a question, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You helped me this live stream what it is. So I'm gonna start from the bottom actually. So one of the questions I got is what did I have for dinner yesterday? So for dinner we tried out a new it's not new, it's a Chinese kind of like little canteen style vibe restaurant, and it was so good. So they only do ramen or noodles, and if you guys know me, you know that I love my noodles. I absolutely love noodles. So try that out. I had something to do with beef, like braised beef and whatnot. It was so good. That and bubble tea, because why not? If you're having the whole thing, you might as well complete the whole, the whole shenanigans. But that was really good. That is what I had for dinner. So moving forward, oh, what song have I had on repeat? I have Bring It by DVSN on repeat. I love them. Honestly love them. So guys, feel free to let me know what song you guys have on repeat at the moment. I can use some new like ideas, some new songs, just because I've been listening to the same song over and over again, and even I'm getting tired of it myself. So I'm looking for some new artists that I actually need to listen to. So please send in some suggestions for me. So yeah, that's what I've been listening to. Bring It by DVSN. I believe they have a new album. They have a new album out. But I don't actually know what the album is called. I just go listening to all their songs because I'm a fan. I love their songs, but I don't know. I don't know what their album is called. Okay, moving forward. What TV show would I like to go on? What TV show would I like to go on? Any TV show where I can win loads of money. Like at minimal effort. So like the Cube. I used to feel like the Cube would have been such a good like TV show for me. But I don't see. Let me tell you guys, hard work is overrated. So any TV show where I can get good money for not doing too much is right up my alley. So that would be a TV show that I would want to go to. The Cube. I don't know if they still do it, but I enjoy watching The Chase. I'll be horrible at it, but I actually enjoy watching it. But a TV show to actually go into. Oh my God, no, take that back. Tiny. There's this great, I don't know what it's called, but it's where people go in and they create like tiny houses and tiny people, and it's for like interior decorators, and they actually go in and they change the whole space. Like they have tiny homes and they actually build it using different like eras. That would be the one that I would go to. Actually, I would go to that show because it's so fun, it's so playful, it's so creative. That is a TV show that I would go into. All right, I'm taking too long on this question. Moving on. Someone asked if I feel more pressure to do more work now that I'm on 20K. It's kind of 50-50. I like to make sure that I am not giving myself too much pressure. So I feel like if I have too much pressure, if I allow myself to have too much pressure, then people can also sense that and pile on pressure on me. I work and I also I work and I also do content creation, but this is the first time that I've decided to make content creation the main thing, and like my work, the side hustle, it's always been the other way around. So it's been like really great reaching 20K, because then obviously it feels like something is happening right. I'm doing something right. But I don't feel pressure from outside, because I really genuinely try not to allow anyone come and give me pressure, because if you allow it, it will come in. So I would say not so much. What inspires me? What inspires me? I would say people around me. People around me inspire me, just because I have been really lucky with the group of people around me. I have been really blessed with the people around me. So I feel pretty lucky that I can get to go on a journey called life with them. So every time I feel kind of like, every time I feel a bit down, I remember that so many people have made so much effort to make sure, make so much effort to make sure that I'm okay. So I get inspired from them. So Tammy, I will have to find the name of that show and send it back to you, because I can't remember off my heart what the show is called, but you absolutely, absolutely love it. Oh, I got the name. It's the Great Big Tiny Design Show. Guys, if you've not watched it, you have to watch it. It is so, so good. Um, but yeah, it is literally a great big design show. And thank you so much, Tamara. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. So I'm answering these questions, but I'm also checking in to see if you guys, what's it called? Okay, so Temi, Temi Adiola, you asked, so what made you start YouTubing and who is your favorite creator? Oh, I have a few creators that are killing it at the moment. I am not going to lie. I have a few creators that are killing it at the moment. But what made me start YouTubing? It was actually one of those things where I suddenly started like ripping clothes apart and started doing stuff with fashion and start playing around with my fashion stuff. And people were like, "Oh, you're actually quite good at this. Have you thought about documenting this?" This is like back in the days where YouTube started being a thing. So after a few people said you'd be good at this, you'd be good at showing your fashion and showing your fashion ideas and styling, and I started studying and all that. I decided, you know what, give it a go. But like I said, because I've always had bills to pay, YouTube was always one of those things I enjoyed when I had the time, which I didn't always have the time, and I didn't actually have like a purpose. It's not like now that I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm a content creator. This is what I do. I just did it for fun. So I kind of got started on YouTube that way. In terms of my favorite creators at the moment, I love creators that I've kind of followed their journey and I've seen their journey. So Kim Dave would be one on that list for me. She's one of my favorites. She's an OG. I've known her way from outside of YouTube, so I really enjoy how detailed and how much work she puts into her video. And two new favorites for me would be Temi Dancer. I just love her page. I love what she does with it, and I love enjoying seeing her growth. And Jackie. Jackie's page, I think, is actually really, really nice. So a bit back in the OG, I used to really enjoy Jackie Aina's page as well. I really loved what she did with her page. So those would be like my favorite YouTubers. And I say like it varies, it varies depending on season and stuff and everything. But I just genuinely enjoy seeing people growing. So yeah, I think I would do two more questions, and then we can actually get this party started. So oh my god, there's actually quite a few more questions. So guys, how many questions should I do next? Let me know how many questions I should do next and stuff. Someone asked how I plan my content. So because I've worked as a social media manager, I understand the whole content management idea, like having a social calendar. I haven't implemented this as well as I should, but essentially it's having the whole year's calendar and being like, okay, these are the different events that are happening that works for me. So i.e. Christmas and, Christmas Eve, Christmas party outfit, all of that stuff. I actually plan around that and make sure like, okay, I have a content for Christmas or I have a content for Easter because I do fashion content. But other than that, I would say I spontaneously plan my content. Now I know my niche, or I've kind of niched down a bit more. Then I pick content according to what I haven't posted. So I'll do DIY, and then I'll do fashion styling. Then I'll do a skincare or a hair routine, and then I kind of like rotate it. So it's not really like a plan, but that's how it works. And my experience about being in the Black Voice class of 2022 has been absolutely amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. Met so many amazing people from there. Just loved the whole experience. It was the boost I needed to push myself. Another question is where I see myself in 5 years. Where I see myself in 5 years. Hopefully in a place that I feel very fulfilled. I kind of know where I want to be at, but I would say my life always played out in a way where things just happen. Things really just happen, and I just allow my life to go with the flow. Not that I don't have a plan, but I don't actually kill myself for it. I work around the plans, and then I also allow myself flexibility to try other things. Where do I get my fashion inspo from? Everywhere and nowhere. Honestly, I know it sounds like everywhere and nowhere. Everywhere and nowhere. I feel like anything can inspire you. The season can inspire you. People on the streets can inspire you. Music you're listening to can inspire you. So I really do get my fashion inspo from anything, but I also get my fashion inspo from my mood and the way I'm feeling and how I'm like, how I'm feeling at that time in that space. So pretty much my fashion inspo comes from that. So do 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 do. Which brands will I love to work for? There's quite a few brands, but I would say department stores, just because I feel like department stores, like, they sum everything up. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to work for someone like Harrods or Selfridges, because then I do fashion, I do skincare, I do beauty, I do hair care. So if I work in a department store, I will be able to like tap into all the different spaces, as opposed to working with an individual brands, because then it's like that one individual brands, if that makes sense. So I think I would rather work for a department store, or as opposed to a singular brand. However, if any brand is watching right now, hey, holla at me. Until we get to that level, I'm still happy to work with quite a few other brands and stuff. So it's again, it's a bit tricky because I do a couple of things, so it's a bit tricky. But I think I have answered enough questions for the day. This should be enough of an icebreaker for us and everything. And thank you guys so much for 20K subscribers. That is just been amazing. That has been just absolutely lovely. Loved off every single part of it. Because the crazy thing is, my intention, my plan, my goal was to try to get to about 10K before the end of the year and stuff. So now that I am actually on 20K, it's just felt really, 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 really good. I'm not gonna lie, it just felt like maybe I should have set my standard, what's it called, a bit higher. But now that we know what we're working on, this is more than a great, like, way to get started. So I'm gonna take a break because all this talking is got me feeling testy. So yeah. Oh, that feels super, super refreshing. Life updates. I kind of have to, I don't know how we want to do this. If I should give you guys a live update and then do the unboxing, or do the unboxing while I give you guys a live update. I don't know how we want to do this, guys. You guys should give me some ideas on what you would like me to do next. Just waiting on suggestions. So, in case when you get here, you're wondering why I'm waiting, is because I can see from my screen that it is quite delayed. I'm like way ahead, and the streaming is going at least a good, even 1 minute behind, actually. But you know what? We move. It's technology. It is what we're gonna get. Okay, so we're unboxing as well as talking about life. So let's unbox at the same time. There is two things that I want to talk about. One is what I've been up to, and two is my experience with BVF, Black Voices Fund. Yeah, BVF. It just sounds really weird. So one of the best things that happened this year was literally being a part of Black Voices Fund, and that has made such a big difference. So like I'm saying, guys, I had to make the decision to become part-time at work and full-time as a content creator. That wasn't something I always had the confidence of doing, because there's bill to be paid, there is so much to consider before doing that, and there's cost of living crisis. Let's be for real. But by being part of the Black Voices Fund, I was able to get more confident to step out and be like, okay, cool. I've always enjoyed content creation. Every time things have gone wrong, I've always circled right back to content creation. I know this is what I really want to do, but I've always like had to make smart decision because of life. So this time around, being in the space, seeing other creatives that have taken the leap, and just literally stepped out and done content creation full time, I was able to be like, okay, cool, I can actually trust myself a bit more and put myself as a content creator forward first and then work where I need to cover bills and all of that stuff. So it's just been a really really phenomenal experience, and this is why for me hitting 20K or having that video going viral and stuff like that, it just meant so much more, just because not to be soppy, but I felt like, for me anyway, because for some people they'll be like, yeah, but you're still lucky, blah blah blah. I understand people are in different places in their life and in their positions and whatnot, but for me it was really really important, just because I needed that push. And I felt like this video doing really well and me hitting doubling my subscriber count was just like the icing on the cake, because I really needed that. On all this notes, one of the best things about being black in that class is the goodies. Like, YouTube know how to literally like spoil you. So we had the graduation last week and it was like Monday to Wednesday. That was just so good. It felt so nice to meet people who were in the class above, the class that is coming after us, and just connect and have so much conversation and just get to know everyone. The hotel was beautiful. It was just like, oh my God, is this the life? I need to live this life, and stuff like that. So they gave like a goodie bag. Guys, I am so gassed because is this, what do you call this? A traveler's bag? Considering I'm a fashion stylist, I should know, but we're not here to judge me. But this bag has my name imprinted on it. The lighting is such a hater, so you can't actually see it. But anyway, this bag has my name imprinted on it, which I think is so cool. And then you have the little YouTube logos as well, which I think is just such a beautiful idea. I will be taking this bag with me everywhere, because it's such a good size, and I'm always away for the weekend and stuff like that, so this would be like a good weekend traveler's bag for me. Yeah, they really know how to spoil people, Kim. They really do. So I'm just opening the bag because I want to show you one of the first things that I have been dying to get to show everyone. So as part of our graduation, we got this goodie bag and we got this huge box. I couldn't bring the box back with me home because the commuting from London back to where I live wasn't that straightforward. And I was like, there's just no way, with my suitcase and everything, there's no way for me to carry boats. But I did squeeze some stuff, obviously, what was necessary. I did squeeze that. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. So this is the jackets of all jackets. Like, when I tell you, I have a whole video, or 5, dedicated to this jacket. You best believe it. So this jacket is gorgeous. I love baggy clothes. I know now, right now, I'm wearing like a skin tight dress and everything, let me be. A girl can leave every now and again. But generally, I love baggy clothes. So when they were asking for our sizes and everything, I said medium, which I'm glad for, because this jacket is in a medium. It means I can layer her. It means I can do so much with that. It's just so great in terms of the quality and the pattern and the style. It's just my cup of tea. Like, I genuinely... Y'all can even see how I'm smiling talking about this jacket. Like, I have plans for it. Plans, I tell you. So let's just put it on here a little bit so you guys see. Oh, it's so warm. Look how nice it is. And then you have the little YouTube logo as well. It's just so nice. Oh, I feel so loved and smugged in it. Like, literally, the jacket is it's just so beautiful and just very like biker girl meets emo meets too cool for school kind of vibe. I just love it. So this is one of the main things that we got as part of our graduation project. So I have been intending. There we go. I have been intending actually to edit my what's it called? I've been intending to edit my vlog because again I want to communicate, I want to connect with everyone as much as possible. So I thought it'd be nice to show you guys what I've been up to, the whole process, the graduation and stuff. I promise I will still get around to editing it, just not done that yet. But yeah, so the jacket and the bag, and on here is like a matching book, and it just kind of tells you how so yeah, my camera is there, I keep forgetting, but yeah, here is like a matching book, and it kind of tells you how, like, you know, the journey of how the jacket was made. I just think it's cute, it's really nice for keepsake. I love to keep things. I'm a little soppy like that. But the bag is actually quite nice. There's so many compartments to it and everything. But I would say the bag and the jacket, top notch so far. I kind of have seen the jacket because, you know, it was shown to us at the graduation gala, which was that graduation gala. You had to be there. The music was giving, the performance, they brought in Brie Runway. I'm a huge fan. I was right at the front of that performance, guys, right at the front. So a few other things I wanted to show is over the year, over the course, we had like a few different events. We couldn't meet in person because COVID. However, but it was like quite nice. Like we still tried to connect digitally and, you know, virtually and all of that stuff. And one of the ways they did that was like, you know, sending us like a gift set for cooking, and then we had like a cooking class and stuff like that. Or at the beginning they sent us like some, you know, lighting equipment, some cocktail makers and all of that stuff. So I wanted to also share that with you. Like, how cute is this cookie? It's so nice, isn't it? So yeah, like stuff like little things like this, you know, when you needed a pick me up again during the course of the whole course and everything, it was just nice that people cared enough to do those things that seem little, but you know, they're not very little and stuff. So I wanted to show you some of the things. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to show you some of the things that we got, or I will speak for myself, that I got while I was in the program, as part of like the program and everything. So the first one is this like planner. The planner is quite cute, red, has your name on it, and then it lets you know you're in the class of YouTube Black Voices, class of 2022, which is quite nice. I have been using this journal a lot. I actually love it. And then I have this huge box here, which I haven't gotten around to opening. So when the event for the food was happening, when we did the event, the live event where we were having the cooking class, I was actually at work. I was so sad because I was like on my way back and I was just watching everyone in the kitchen having such a good time. It was one of the best sessions ever. It was so much character, so much personality going on there, and the food just looked so good. But I never got around to following the recipe and stuff. But it's fine because I still got my equipment, my tools, and I used it for my own stuff. So going forward, oh, actually guys, tell a lie. There's more stuff from my graduation, and that is whatever is in here right now. So let's just unwrap this. See, I am not lying to you guys when I say I haven't seen most of the stuff, but how cute! Oh, we got a hoodie as well. I actually had no idea. So we got this like really cute hoodie, and it just again just says YouTube Black. The quality is beautiful. I love the design. I love a good hoodie. So this I'm going to be wearing for a long time. Again, this is in a size medium. I already explained I love baggy clothes, so this works perfectly for me. And then a whole matching set, and it has my name on it. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about working around with stuff with my name on, if I'm being serious. Like, I feel like it's just like, oh my god, look at me. But then again, I deserve it. I worked hard for it. So what? Yeah, look at me. But how nice is this? What size is that? Yep, medium. Oh, guys, I love this. I need to find a way to make this last forever and ever because, yes, I am actually that person. So, yeah, that is more stuff from the YouTube graduation. Oh, and a flask. I wasn't sure what it was, so I wanted to see. Let's see. Things like this makes me so happy. I know, I don't care. Things like this makes me so happy, so proud. Yeah, I am definitely going to be staying hydrated with this baby. It looks so good. Like the quality is actually so good. And again, more of the logo because we need to let them know what we have been up to. And I just love this. I can't wait to start taking that to work. I always try to have drink and take a hot drink or a cold drink with me when I'm going to work. So that flask will come in handy. So a few other stuff that was not from the graduation but that YouTube kindly sent is this cocktail maker right here. I need to use it. I haven't used it, but again, because I missed the cooking class, I didn't actually get to use it. So, you know, thank you. Thanks, Cal. But yeah, because I haven't used it, it's still there on the box. But Christmas is coming, so I will try my hands on some cocktails and see how it goes. And then, what is in here? Nothing. There's literally not much in there, but that's fine. Ooh, and then I got a personalized apron. If you do not know, I'm a foodie. Where have you been? I absolutely, absolutely enjoy cooking. I enjoy eating. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy eating probably more than I enjoy cooking, but I genuinely don't mind cooking. So having this personalized apron, that's quite cool. I've never owned an apron. It's one of those things that it's never crossed my mind to get, which obviously now I'm just like, why not? But it's actually never crossed my mind to get. So this is nice. This is a really nice touch. And lastly, it is my own bamboo cotton bud. Let's see. Guys, it's all personalized. I just love this. I love that it's all personalized. You can't say you didn't know it's mine because it's right there. Yeah, it's right there in your face, so you should be able to know. You should have known that it's mine. So yeah, this is so nice. So nice. And yeah, that is all the stuff I have to show you guys. There's so many more things, but we can stay here for a long time talking about the different stuff. Again, let's take a breath. Guys, it's been such an experience. Last 2 weeks it's actually been such an experience. On one hand, I'm so grateful I graduated from the YouTube black, from the YouTube black, from being part of it. On the other hand, I'm almost sad it's over just because it actually kept me quite grounded. But then I've made friends for life. I've made like connections from there, so I genuinely do not mind. It was such a beautiful experience. So at the moment, before I was working full-time and doing YouTube part-time, now I'm doing YouTube full-time and I'm working part-time. It's very scary, but I didn't want to make that jump straight away into not working at all because recession approaching is real. Cost of living crisis is actually very real. But this way, I can actually slowly build myself into like becoming a full-time content creator. So for everyone who's asking, what's my 5-year goal and what's my long-term goal as a content creator? One is to actually be able to sustain myself fully as a content creator, working with brands, being at events that I want to be at, saying the things that I'm passionate about, and just really just growing in that space as a content creator. And of course, growing my channel along with it because, you grow your channel, you work with brands. It's the kind of like, it's a circle, isn't it? So it's actually my main obvious goal at the moment is to be able to get to the space where I can quit working completely and just be a content creator fully and start developing myself as a brand and developing like all the stuff. I love fashion. I love skincare. I love like DIYs and stuff. So there's so many options for me. I just want to really take my time to approach that. Um, Life generally, this year has been it's been funny. I don't know about you guys, but this year has been actually really funny. I have had so many interesting things. I have had a few jobs. Let's just leave it at that. And I've just like had a few changes, and I've had to really like pick myself up every time something has happened, because I'm like, you know what, it's happened. Cool, whatever. Pick yourself up. So I've had to pick myself up every time something happens. But I feel like I'm ending the year in a high, but I do want to make sure like I continue to enjoy what I'm doing. I do content. I fall back to content every time things go wrong because I genuinely enjoy content creation. So for me, the goal is to be in a space where I constantly, not constantly because you're going to always have a bad day, but where I, in the most case, enjoy creating content. What do I do for work at the moment? Nothing content related, guys. I used to do social media management, and then after the last issue with my last job, I was like, you know what, this is it. Because I realized when I'm at work doing social media, when I was posting on Instagram or LinkedIn or TikTok and stuff, it was so difficult for me to come home on the weekend, on my day off, to continue doing that. It just felt like work outside of work. I was just like, I don't want to be on my phone. I don't want to be interacting. I don't want to be engaging. I don't want to be doing none of this stuff anymore. So I was like, okay, cool. I genuinely do not want to do this constantly, like, if that makes sense. So when I didn't get the results I wanted with my last job, I decided, okay, I'm going to flip this around. I'm just going to get any job that pays me to pay the bill, and I'll do content full time. And genuinely is one of the best decisions I've ever made, because when I come home, I'm still buzzing with ideas. I'm still like in the mood to set up a camera and engage and interact and, you know, just build that connection that is needed as a content creator. Whereas if I wasn't doing that before, um, when I was doing that for work, I didn't want to see anything to do with content. And I just realized it was sucking the life out of me. So I'm glad that I'm not doing anything content related anymore. I am doing office coordination. So I'm an office coordinator where I work. And it is everything and nothing. It is coffee run, and it is printing. It is going to shop for stationery that the building needs, and it is calling a maintenance guy to come and fix something that is broken. So that way I get to be active, I get to get my coins and pay my bills, but I don't actually get stressed out. So for me, that's actually really, really, really good, because I can now focus all of my energy in content creation when I get home. So that's what I've been doing for work, and that's actually been quite good. It's going well. Yeah, it's actually going really well. So I'm super, super pumped, and I'm super grateful for that opportunity. Moving forward, what you guys can expect from me is I'm trying my hardest to stay as consistent as possible. So obviously, if you don't get a long form content from me, you would definitely get a short form content from me, just because I genuinely enjoy creating shorts, and they take, obviously they're a lot easier to make. So I'm trying to make sure that for where I do not give long form content yet, I am subsidizing that with creating more short videos and more like videos that you guys can interact with and stuff. So please keep your eyes out, set your notification for the short content. I am still doing fashion, I'm still doing hair, makeup, and yeah, fashion, hair, and makeup. That's still my main niche. So within fashion, I'm doing fashion styling, and I'm also doing fashion DIY. Fashion DIY, I'm so glad I finally figured it out, and I finally bringing it back to my channel, because it's one of the main things I've always wanted to do as a content creator on YouTube. So being able to circle back and bring it back onto the channel, that's actually been so great. So I'm doing fashion DIYs, and I have a DIY I uploaded today. Not today, yesterday. I was gonna upload another one today, but then I remember I have live streaming, and I thought it would probably be an overkill. I might still upload later. I don't know, guys. We'll see how all of this go. So yeah, that has actually been really, really nice. Just being able to recreate stuff, try out new things, do some, like, you know, just experiment. I love experimenting. Anyone who knows me knows I'm quite an experimental person, so it's actually been really, really good. What else? Fashion styling. I've always loved fashion styling. I am a trained fashion stylist. I style both men and women. I used to work in John Lewis as a fashion stylist for them. For people who don't know, I helped with the launching of their ambassadorship program, where it was like how you have like ASOS so and so, you had that John Lewis so and so. So I had a John Lewis account, and I got to work with like so many amazing brands and stuff like that. But this was when I was living in London. I was working in the flagship shop. It was all well and good, but I wanted some better value for the life that I was living. So I moved out of London. And since I moved out of London, I decided it was time to actually step out. I didn't want to be so comfortable that I didn't see what else I could do. I do so much with my hands, but yeah, I didn't want to be so comfortable that I didn't actually stepped out of my comfort zone. It was kind of a hard decision, one, because I knew I had a job I was doing really well at, but I had to make the decision to be like, okay, moving on, let's try something else. So I'm glad I did that. It was a very difficult decision, but I'm glad I did that. And personally, I feel like it has paid off. Not always in sense that, oh, I'm doing so much better and blah blah blah, but it's paid off in the sense that I've learned so much. I've stepped out of my comfort zone. I've pushed myself a lot more than I thought I would. So for me, that is definitely like a return in investment, is stepping out of the shadow of like something so comfortable. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stay as consistent as possible. I'm working on long form content, so hopefully before the week runs out, so the new week we're going into, I would post my first long form content in a long time. That would be the vlog from the graduation, just because I kind of want to bring you guys on the journey. Please do not judge me on the quality of the video, because I actually had no intention of filming. I went to that graduation with my suitcase and vibes. That was all I went with. But at least it went well. So since it went well, and it was just such a lovely, lovely, warm atmosphere. All creators were just amazing. Everyone came with such nice vibes, such nice spirits. I was like, oh my God, I actually want to vlog this. Like, I want to document this moment and save it forever. So I'm going to edit that and share that with you guys. Now that I've said I will, I have to now, because I don't want anyone coming and being like, promise, you said you were going to like blah, 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 blah. So yeah, that should be up before the week runs out. I'll just do that after work and whatnot. But yeah, that is my life update. 20K. Guys, we made it to 20K. I know they say your 10K is the hardest, but my 10K took forever. Forever, I tell you guys. But now we're on 20K. We are not going to be looking back. We're going to be looking forward. I'm looking forward to the growth, and I'm looking forward to just getting somewhere in life as a content creator and as an individual, and growing and owning myself and owning my brand and owning who I am out there in person, in the words, in the virtual words, and all of that stuff. So, but 20K is just being amazing. This has been the fastest my channel is growing in all the time of being a content creator. So I really wanted to come in here and say thank you guys so much, and cheers to 20K. Cheers to more and more like things to come, and just absolutely enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the growth. I'm enjoying everything that is actually going on. So it's only going to get better from here. It's genuinely only going to get better from here. But guys, you have been so amazing. If you have any more questions before I run off and go and finish this glass of wine, please let me know in the comment section. If you have any insights, any advice, any ideas, or even just let me know how you feel about today's streaming. Oh, actually, before I do go, I will talk about why I decided to stream. One, I wanted to stream because I really wanted to say thank you everyone for the support. And now that I have new subscribers, I kind of wanted to give them a bit more of an insight of who I am, what I do, what I'm up to. Just because, most times people don't really see, you kind of hear people's voices and stuff, but you don't really know the person behind the brand or the person behind the videos. So I thought this would be a great way for me to just be like, hey, this is who I am. And promise, I'm a Nigerian based in the UK. I create fashion content, lifestyle content. I like to say I create lifestyle content just because if I do my hair, I'll film it. If I do my skincare, I will film it. Not so much makeup because I'm not a makeup artist. I know how to do my face, and that is all you're getting from me. But I do enjoy makeup, and I do enjoy just sitting down, being relaxed. I love watching people do their makeup. I love doing my own makeup. So sometimes, every now and again, I might also like drop in some makeup content. But yeah, that's one of the main reasons I wanted to do a live stream. But the second reason I wanted to do a live stream is like to push myself to communicate and to actually like engage with the people who are engaging with me. Just because if you leave me to it, I'm an introvert extrovert. So the moment I get a chance to be locked away and not have to do anything, I would take that chance. I would take that opportunity and I would run for it. So I feel like if I can do at least live streams once every month, once every 2 months, I don't know yet, guys. I'm not making any promises. We'll have to see how it goes. But I wanted to live stream um, so that we can just, I can actually engage with you guys more, and you guys can get to ask me questions, and we can do like a review of how the month is going, how the year is going, what I've been up to, what you have been up to. And that way we can actually connect and build a connection, because I want people who follow me to feel connected with me and vice versa. I don't want to just be like, another random person who, nothing wrong with that, but I do want to connect with you guys because I feel like we're building our little family and all that stuff, and it'd be nice to see how it develops and how it grows. But yeah, that is all from me, guys. You guys have been so amazing. Thank you so much for taking some time out on your Sunday afternoon, evening. It's so dark outside. So dark outside. It could actually be any time at this moment. But yeah, thank you so much for taking your time out to come and hang out with me. You guys have been all so amazing. I'm going to stop going on and on now and just let you guys have the rest of your lovely evening back. But yeah, you guys have been amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me on this live stream, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Thank you.